Okay, welcome back everybody. So we're going to be doing something a little different today. Clearly I'm outside. It is beautiful out today, so we're going to finish hiking up this trail, find a nice spot, and then we'll start this reading. Alright, looks like we found our spot. I'm going to clear out this section right here. It's very pretty with the log. Here's a quick view of where we are. Beautiful. Hold on, let me get a shot here. I'm sitting on the floor. That's my shoes. It's beautiful. I keep stepping on holly leaves, but that's okay. Alright, give me 1 second. Let's set this up. Ow. Holly leaves. So the cards don't get dirty, because I don't care about getting dirty. I like being dirty. It's good for your skin too. Alright. If you don't want to watch me set up, I'll do my thing. I'll post the time or whatever, so you don't have to watch it if you don't want to. You might see a weird angle of my face, but that's okay. Alright. Okay, I'm going to set up the cards and the crystals here, and then we'll get started. Okay, alright, let's get started. I'll try to stay out of the shot to the best of my ability. If you see my head, I apologize. Alright, I'm excited. I love doing this outside. Now that it's nicer weather, I'll probably be doing most of my videos like this. Let me see if you can see my hands. Yeah, okay. Alright, we'll shuffle. This is going to be a shorter message than usual. It's not going to be the usual like half-hour video that I do, but we'll see how it goes, because I say that and then watch us have the usual. So I'm an intuitive reader, meaning I also pick up on messages from my guides, energy, anything like that. So if you're also a reader or you know anything about tarot and I say something that you're like, well, why did you say that? That's why, because I go off the cards, but the cards are just a tool for what I'm receiving, download-wise from my guides. So the cards are really just visuals to help explain. Alright, so we're going to pull a few cards and just see an overall message for today and see what happens. Just, like a healing message. Wicked excited. It's beautiful today. I think it's like 80, 85 or something. I hope you can hear the birds. They sound beautiful, It's so pretty out. I love this log too. It's wicked pretty. Alright. Okay, a couple more here. Like I said, this isn't going to be a super long reading. At least that's what I'm not planning on. But we'll see what happens here. Alright, any last messages here before I put this deck away, Spirit? I guess so. Okay. Alright. Thank you. Deck number 2. Let's pull some clarifiers. Like I said, if you want to skip all of this, I'll post a timestamp in the description box. That way, if you don't want to watch me setting up or shuffling or anything, you don't have to. But, my advice is watch it, even if you're in a rush or whatever, because it's a lesson for patience. To slow down and smell the roses. Don't be in such a rush all the time. All right. Oh, and if you see me flip a card around and you're like, oh, why'd you do that? It came out backwards. Like I said, I'm an intuitive reader, so if a card comes out backwards and my guides tell me to flip it, I'm gonna flip it. So just keep that in mind if you're wondering why. But I hope you guys are all well. I'm going to be posting more regularly. Oh, there's a ladybug. Hold on. Come here, buddy. Oh. This is important. Hold on, I want to show this. I see. Oh, it's so cute. I don't know if you can... Where's my hand? Okay. See if it'll focus. Well, anyway, a ladybug is one of my spirit guides. That's why I really wanted to goodbye. He's on the dirt now. But anyway, that's an example of one of my spirit guides showing up while we do this reading here. And don't worry, my cards like the earth too. You know, I wouldn't be putting my cards out here if they didn't like it. Alright. Please clarify the hanged... Okay. The hanged man. Please clarify these 10 of cups. Why is this 10 of cups here? That is a lot. Oh. That's why. Cool. A little bit more. Please clarify 4 cups. Thank you. And okay, 5 of wands. Alrighty. We'll pull some animal spirit real quick. I hope you can see me shuffling. I'm pretty sure I set it up right. I hope I'm out of the shot so I'm not in the way. Alright. Well, we got some things flying around us here. Some friends. Wow, okay, cool. So we have, I'll just move that. We have the octopus, the spider, and the deer. Figured those would come out. Alright, give me 1 second. Okay, alright, let's get back to this reading. Alright, so up top here, maybe I have a stick. Yeah, that works. So, so we have the Knight of Swords clarified by the Seven of Pentacles and the Chariot. I'm just going to go, usually I say all the cards and then I explain them all, but like I said, I'm going to try to make this video shorter. So, alright, so Knight of Swords clarified by the Seven of Pentacles and the Chariot. So what this is saying is the Knight of Swords is about quick action, can be brash, can be not thought out, depends on your situation. So this could be someone rushing in quickly or wanting to rush in quickly, because the Chariot is also extremely fast movement, but just like the Knight of Swords, it can be kind of chaotic. So when it's paired with the Seven of Pentacles here, this is a card about contemplation and kind of planning things out and thinking about things first. So this person, whether it be you, someone you're dealing with, a work situation, whatever your situation is, this person, like I said, it could be you, is contemplating either moving quickly or is stuck in contemplation mode because they don't know how to move forward, or they're doing exactly that, where they are moving forward, but it's so chaotic that they're actually having to stop and like plan it out a little bit. Like, it's because they're really excited, they really want to move forward, but you still gotta remember to take your time with it too. Like I said, don't be in such a rush through life. Really just stop and smell the roses. Next we have the Sun, clarified by the Star. That's a very beautiful pairing. These are two of the most beautiful cards in tarot. We have the Sun, which is, you know, complete happiness, childlike wonder, peace. You know, it's really just the sun. It's like the happily ever after. It's literally a happiness card, and it's clarified by the Star, which is wish fulfillment. So those two together that's an incredible pairing, because you literally have happiness being clarified by your dreams and pretty much everything you desire, a wish come true. So once we explain all the cards, I'll explain what this all means, but basically this person is really realizing that you are everything they want. Or if this is a work situation, your boss is recognizing you, or you're realizing how much you appreciate the job. There's a bee flying around us right now. I used to have a fear of bees, but I just don't want to get stung because I'm allergic, so I'm gonna get up for a second. But so then we had the Eight of Pentacles. Come on. Not right now. Alright, then we have the Eight of Pentacles clarified by the Page of Swords. We got some ants joining us as well here. Hi, Jimmy. Anyone that knows me knows who Jimmy is. But, alright, yeah, then we had the Eight of Pentacles clarified by the Page of Swords. So, yeah, we have a nice big ant here on our cards, but that's fine. You can chill with us. Sorry, I keep getting distracted because I love being outside. We literally have so many creatures coming to say hello, and ants and bees are also some of my spirit guides, so this is crazy. Alright, Eight of Pentacles is a card about working very hard for something, really working on a skill, a project, yourself, like your inner work, literally just working really hard on something. And it's clarified by the Page of Swords, which is, it has a few meanings, but since it's clarifying the Eight of Pentacles, what I'm seeing here is this person's really working on speaking their truth and being clear in their speech. So sometimes people can be, especially with this chaotic energy, people can kind of be so quick to do something that they're not thinking about it, and they may say something they don't mean. They might cause an argument with somebody by accident because they're being inconsiderate because they're in such a rush. You know, something along those lines. Then we had, these ants are crawling on me too. So then we have death clarified by the Three of Pentacles. Death in the tarot and in general, because it's just the truth, you know. Death is not an ending, because there's no such thing as endings. Everything is a new beginning. So death is just a transition. So, and it's clarified by the Three of Pentacles, which is cooperation, teamwork, you know, things of that nature. So even just so far, what we're seeing is someone is really moving quickly, or contemplating moving quickly toward their happiness, because that's everything that they desire. And they're working really hard on themselves to get to this new beginning where they can cooperate and work together and have what they truly desire. But then we come over here and we see what's kind of plaguing this a little bit and stopping it. Not in a bad way, just, you know, everything has its obstacles to move through, especially if it's going to be something that's very worthwhile. Of course, you're going to have to go through obstacles. So next we have the Hangman clarified by the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So exactly. So even though this person is realizing all this and they really, 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 really want to rush toward this very, very quickly, they're hesitating. The Hangman can be a card about hesitation. And since it's clarified by the Two of Pentacles... Okay. So it's clarified by the Two of Pentacles in reverse. This is not making a decision. So this person is hesitating because they can't make a decision about this. And I can see the reason why when we come down here, but we'll keep going. So next we have the Ten of Cups clarified by the Ten of Swords in reverse, the Strength card, and the Six of Wands. I like this stick. I am going to keep this stick. Side note, but I'll probably carve it later too. I do wood carving as well. I make like staffs and bows, and I just really like this stick. It's gonna be my new pointer stick. But all right, so we have the Ten of Cups. This again is similar to the Sun card, where since it's a cup suit, it's emotion. So this is complete emotional fulfillment. Since it's the 10, it's the completion of the cycle, and cups is emotion, so it's a completion of emotional energy. So it's a happy. I can't articulate right now. It's a happily ever after. It's, you know, complete happiness, fulfillment. They literally have the cups perfectly stacked there. They've worked hard for it. Hold on, we got some dirt bikes coming through. Ugh. I'm impressed that they got that quad up here, because I had to cross like a little stream. I don't know how they're going to get across that. But so if you hear that in the background, that's what that is. I'll just kind of hang out near the camera for a minute so you can hear me. So yeah, we had the Ten of Cups. Like I said, that's complete emotional fulfillment. It's like the happily ever after. And notice that there's a man and a woman on the card. It's also, I'm seeing a couple with this situation. If you're not a couple, you will be a couple very quickly. Like I said, it depends on your situation. It could be work, it could be something else, but that's not what I'm seeing. So I'm just going to say what I see, because it's very blatantly obvious to me that this is a romantic reading. So it's clarified by the Ten of Swords in reverse. So the Ten of Swords, again, is a completion because it's the 10 of a suit, but it's swords, which is mental energy. So the 10 of Swords, when it's upright, is feeling overburdened, completely backstabbed, or just really, it's a lot of pain, but it's the end of that, and it's in reverse. So that is over with, like that, you know, that's done. And it also has the Strength card and the Six of Wands. So what that means is the hardships are over because this person had the strength to pull themselves out of that for their happily ever after. And the Six of Wands is a card about acknowledgement. And that's, I forget the name of it off the top of my head right now, but that wreath is actually an offer to bring to the person that you want to marry. That's a marriage proposal from back in the day. And that's a card about appreciation. So this person has really had the strength, and they literally had the strength and appreciation for you to pull themselves out of whatever they were going through. Okay, I can sit back down there. So then we had the Four of Cups down here clarified by the Two of Wands. The Four of Cups is, again, it's similar to the Hangman, where it's kind of stagnant energy. Like, they're literally sitting here. She looks bored. They're not really doing anything. It's kind of just biding your time. Like, think of it like sometimes you go through intermission phases in your life where you know where you want to go, you know what you have to do, but the timing's just not right, and you kind of just have to wait it out and wait for the right time, like wait for spirit, you know. And that's kind of what this is, where this person is realizing all of this, but it's just not, it's divine timing, you gotta wait. And this person is either realizing that or they feel it subconsciously. So, and it's clarified by the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is about a new beginning, so it literally exactly that. They're hesitating, not so much hesitating because they really want this, they're actually being patient, which is very, very good, because with the energy that they've come out of, that's a really good trait to still possess. So, like I said, they're really just biding their time and waiting for the right opportunity for this situation. And this is another thing another obstacle here. We have the Five of Wands clarified by the Death in reverse. So the Five of Wands is an internal struggle. It's literally battling yourself on the inside. Like there's a dragon here on the card, and they're literally fighting it. So this is literally fighting your inner demons. You could, like this decision here, they're plagued by not making that decision. So they're really stressing on the inside, but it's not severe because they already got through all the pain. They're kind of just like overthinking and like stressing themselves out when there's no reason to, because they're just overthinking it. You know, they have their fears and stuff getting in the way, and it's clarified by the Death in reverse, which is the same thing, because death is a transition, but it's in reverse, so they're resisting it. But since it's up here in the upright, and now that we've explained all the cards, I can just talk. So since we have death up here, clarified by the Three of Pentacles, so this person is literally making a decision to go toward this new beginning and have the cooperation and work together. But we have the same card down here because this is the battle. That's the Two of Pentacles. That's the decision to resist the change and have an internal battle, or to go with the change and work together for a new beginning. That's the struggle. That's what they're having a hard time doing, because sometimes, even though it's what you want, it does take a lot of work to get there. That can intimidate people. But don't ever be intimidated by that, because anything you have to go through to receive your abundance is going to be rewarded, you know, tenfold. So there's nothing to fear. Always go through the hard work, no matter how hard it is. And for our animal spirits, we had the I got dirt everywhere, that's okay. So we got the octopus, the spider, and the deer. Again, personal power. This could also be a lack of personal boundaries. So let's see, like with this Five of Wands here, what else? There was another one here I wanted to, oh, the Ten of Swords. So with these two cards here, like I said, that's an obstacle. It can be pain. It can be something along those lines. Not having personal boundaries can affect that or influence that. So let's say you are a very caring person and people always unload their problems onto you, and you're like, oh, that's okay, I like listening to people's problems, I like being a therapist. Yes, of course, that's fine, but are you receiving something in return for doing that, for giving your energy and helping someone? If not, you're just going to keep being taken advantage of. You have to have the personal boundaries to be like, yes, of course, I love helping people, but I'm not going to just help people all the time for free, because that's just draining to myself. So that's what this one is telling me here, to really rebalance yourself and your chakra. See, and this is all in the head area too. So this person's really overthinking, or you, however it fits. And then we have the spider. It's interesting. I was actually going to bring my deer teeth with me today, but I forgot to grab it. But it's interesting that the deer came out too, and I've been seeing a lot of spiders. We have a few spiders around us right now. I got some ants on my cards here. Come on, bud. I don't want to pack you up. All right. Cute little ant. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but I'm not gonna kill it. I'm just gonna let it go. I don't care what you are. I'm not gonna kill you. Spider, bug, bee, I don't care. I'm just gonna let you go. You know, every little life deserves a life too. Everything's a soul, man. All right. So yeah, then we had the spider, which is about manifestation. Again, this is a brand new beginning that's manifesting. But like I said, when something's manifesting, you're gonna feel like you're in an intermission period, because when